and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little different, and I'm going to be putting together all the various clips I have of me waking up from anesthesia. For those of you who don't know, I am definitely a comedian when I am coming out of anesthesia, and I've actually wanted to do a video like this for years and just haven't, but I recently went under anesthesia for the 7th time and decided now that I have 7 procedures worth of anesthesia footage, I would just put it out there for everyone else to enjoy as well. I definitely hope you guys get a good laugh out of this, and I figured that before I show each clip, I would sit down and talk to you guys about each procedure just to give you guys a little bit more of an insight. For most, if not all of these procedures, with the exception of my 2 knee surgeries, because I was not on YouTube back when those happened, I do have pretty detailed videos or vlogs about each of the procedures that I will leave timestamped down below for you guys so you can easily find them. Something to keep in mind is that I have actually recorded all these videos myself. I literally make it a point to tell my mom or whoever's with me that the first thing they need to do when they see me in recovery is hand me my phone, and I literally start recording myself. In half these videos, people didn't even realize that I had recorded, and now that I've rambled on, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So starting off, the first time I ever went under anesthesia was because I actually broke my entire kneecap off and it floated down my shin, and this all happened back when I was in high school. I was 16 years old, and it was the first time that I ever had to go under anesthesia for surgery. I actually have never done a full video, I don't think, about my entire knee issues. If you guys would like to see a video dedicated to it, definitely let me know. It's definitely a really interesting story, and my surgeon was really cool, and he had actually never seen this happen, and they actually ended up taking my kneecap out of my entire body, setting it on a surgical tray so that they could clean it off before putting it back into my knee. They actually ended up screwing it in with 4 screws, and breaking my kneecap off was hands down the worst pain I have ever felt in my entire life. I am currently coming to you guys from my phone because I just sat down to edit this video and am looking through my laptop and realized I don't actually have the clips from my first knee surgery anymore. I literally have searched for like an hour on my external hard drive trying to find them, but have been unsuccessful, so we're just gonna move on. Moving on to my second surgery. This happened on May 29th of 2012. I was 17 years old, and it was the end of my junior year, and this surgery was actually a second knee surgery because they had to go in and scrape off a bunch of cartilage that had overgrown on my kneecap, and my knee kept making these weird, god-awful clicking noises every time I moved my leg and took a step, and it started to get painful, so they did have to go ahead and go back in to get some of the cartilage off. My body did not want to go under this time for that procedure. I will never forget that. They literally had to keep giving me more and more meds, and finally I was out, and waking up from this one definitely took quite a bit longer than the first time, obviously because of the amount of medications I had in my system, and there's not much more to explain about this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll those clips.
Do you feel good?
I feel great.
Me too. We should join a club. I feel great club.
Here we go.
Yeah. What day is it?
Wednesday.
Oh. Month?
May.
Okay.
Almost June.
Is it
Don't confuse her.
is it May 1st?
No. The 30th.
Okay. Okay, good.
Did you say no pain?
Yeah, I'm not in any pain. I feel great. I don't know why people complain. I'm feeling great. I feel so great right now. I feel great.
Whatever you gave her, I think I'd like to have some.
I feel great.
Was this a more positive experience for you?
Like, yeah.
Well, when I first saw you, I wasn't so sure.
I feel so good.
Remember going back to the operating room?
I don't.
Do you remember my name?
Chuck.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Chuck's a pretty good bartender.
Yeah.
My parties.
Yeah, I guess so. Look at the floor. 2, 3 different colors.
Moving on, the next surgery that I had was getting my tonsils out, and this happened on Halloween of 2014, and I was 19 years old. I had to get my tonsils out because I was experiencing tonsil stones, and I'm talking like every day I would have to sit there in the mirror digging out these tonsil stones, and ever since I was little, I was always prone to getting tonsillitis and stuff like that. So I went to the ENT, and they're like, yep, we're just gonna take them out. out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and roll the clips of me coming out of anesthesia for the third time.
Probably like none. So why can't I have cherry popsicle?
Because some of the docs prefer that you stay away from red things in case you have bleeding.
Ooh. What about Jello? Can that be red?
I'm reading to see if his, because one of his partners doesn't want you to do red, but maybe he doesn't.
I'm okay with grape. Am I wrapped in bubble wrap? No, I'm not even kidding you. This is bubble wrap.
It's basically a warming unit because you were shivering. Do you remember that?
I still remember a lot.
Do you?
I remember getting there. I remember being in there. Well, I did. I floated my way there.
You floated there. Well, see, it did something for you. I mean, she's only been back. She came back at 11:55.
Yeah, so I floated my way to the operating room. And then we talked about my YouTube. And then they switched beds. And I don't remember anything after that. I feel great. I'm going to be going home in no time because I'm doing great. I'll show you. Don't mind my tongue. I had a purple popsicle. It didn't take long. It took 15 to 20 minutes. I went in the operating room, and then they made me change beds. I don't know why, but I had to move from one bed to another. I had to have a little bit of assistance, though. But then I was good. I was great, actually. And then I woke up. I was shaking because I was cold. And then they put me in some bubble wrap to warm me up. And ever since, I've just been great.
Moving on, my fourth procedure was getting my appendix out, and this happened the day before Thanksgiving in 2016 when I was 21 years old, and my appendectomy was actually an emergency surgery. All the rest of my surgeries that I have had have all been planned, except for this one, and I actually do not have any clips of me coming out of anesthesia for my appendix. Literally, I was in so much pain that all I wanted to do was go home, so I unfortunately do not have any clips from that. Moving on, my fifth procedure was getting my gallbladder out, and this actually happened the Monday before Thanksgiving in November of 2019. As you guys can see, there is a theme with everything happening before Thanksgiving and ruining my Thanksgiving. And for this one, I was 24 years old. My clips for this one are probably my favorite for the simple fact that I literally said that Shonda Rhimes should hire me for Grey's Anatomy because I'm a good patient, but I would not really classify myself as a good patient. And now I'm gonna go ahead and roll those clips.
You know, Shonda Rhimes consider me for cast member for Grey's Anatomy because I'm a good patient, you know. I get to keep my ET finger.
Oh yeah, you asked.
I remember so much.
What?
I remember so much.
Like what?
Going in there. Look at my legs.
Oh, you get those things on too?
Yeah.
Do they pump up?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. Yeah, they might.
They gave me something to relax. It took a while. They thought I was like 16. They asked if I got out of school today.
Did they tell you how long you have to be here?
No. Hope not long. Other than pain, I feel fine.
You have pain?
Yeah, she just gave me more pain meds.
Next up, we have my sixth procedure, which was getting my wisdom teeth out at the end of August of 2020, and I was 25 years old. This one was definitely pretty funny. I do not remember anything from this. My past surgeries, I can remember being wheeled into the OR and stuff like that. With my wisdom teeth, I remember sitting in the chair and that's it. And I do want to go ahead and give a little graphic warning that there is blood on my teeth. So here is your content warning. If you don't like blood, click on the timestamp for my next anesthesia clip. So I am gonna go ahead and roll those clips.
Told me it was inappropriate to film myself coming out of this, but you know what? All my friends disagree, and I'm gonna film myself because I always do, and it's funny. So here I am recording myself for you all. Hope you enjoy it. I made it through. Got my wisdom teeth out. I don't remember any of it. And my nurse was awesome though. So she knew I was nervous. She was real nice to me. Yeah. Kept calling me hun. It was great. I can't feel my chin. I can feel my top lip. I just can't feel this one. My mouth feels like this. I haven't desert. It's very uncomfortable. For a while I wasn't sure if I was home. And lastly,
my most recent procedure was my 7th procedure, and it was my endoscopy, and I actually had it in January of 2022. This is the procedure that I have the least amount of clips for, and that is for the simple fact that I was only given propofol for my anesthesia. You don't get that groggy feeling. The propofol wears off within like 10 to 15 minutes, sometimes even shorter than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that clip. Beware, it is pretty quick.
I was surrounded by penguins. I didn't get to ask them which type they were.
So those are all the clips that I have. I hope you guys liked this video and found it funny. If you did, definitely leave me a comment down below and let me know which clip was your favorite. While you guys are down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I upload new content regularly and would love it if you'd become part of our little family. Also, be sure to hit the bell so that you are in fact notified every time I do upload a new video. I hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys!